Hi, thank you for viewing me. I'm getting ready to do a tarot reading for what you need to know, basically. So we're going to start with some clarifying life situation oracles. Some of these are love focused, some of these are career focused. So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Oh yeah, that was a satisfying sounding shuffle. Okay. It's kind of hard to hold all these. The thick stack. Thank you, Spirit. What would you like to share with the collective? What would you like to share? Ooh, this one kind of flew onto the floor. Okay. What would you like to share with the collective, please? What would you like to share with the collective? And we'll just get one more. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so first we have release and review. So embrace the flow of letting go to welcome renewal, allowing new energy to shape your path. Okay, interesting. We just had the full moon in Scorpio like a couple of weeks ago, and that was all about releasing stuff. Okay, getting advice. Seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. Okay, cool. Seize every minute. Okay, good. Embrace each moment with purpose, for time is a precious gift on your journey of self-discovery. Okay, that's some good advice. And then true intentions. Stay authentic and aligned, trusting your inner wisdom to guide you toward genuine fulfillment. Okay, so all those are good messages here. For those of you interested in love, let's see what's going on in your romantic life. Okay. Ooh, coffee cup and key on the ring. What is going on here? What is happening with the collective in their romantic life? Awesome. Oof. Okay. What is going on with the collective in their romantic lives? Uh-oh. All right, let's see what we have here. First, we have Cupid's arrow. Woohoo! Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation struck by love. So some of you could be meeting a new person, or maybe somebody that you like is going to send you a message or invite you to do something. And then we have picture. So that says looking at pictures of you, nostalgia, make new memories. Okay, so that's clearly somebody that you already know, not somebody brand new. The runner, fear of intimacy, so running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So some people could be dealing with a person that, doesn't really want to commit or doesn't really want a relationship or is just running away from their feelings. Who knows? Then we've got camera. So we've got camera in picture. Interesting. Reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past perception. Okay, so somebody's clearly thinking of you with romantic intentions, but then since we've got the runner card, maybe they're just afraid to come forward. Maybe they're just not sure of you, so they haven't really said anything. But it does say surprise invitation, so maybe that person that does have romantic feelings will, gain some courage and come forward and do something about it, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some tarot, and I'm using the cat full of spiders. Very clear as to why I bought that. This is so hard to shuffle sometimes. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What would you like to share with the collective? What is your highest advice, basically? Let's just say, what's your highest advice? What would you like to share? Ooh, Three of Pentacles. Okay. What is your highest advice? Ooh. And I have one that fell on the floor. Okay. Woo! Okay. These things just keep falling in my hands. That's weird. Okay. Let's get a couple more. Damn. One more. All right. So let's break this down. Why is my nose always itchy? I wonder if that means something. Someone tell me if you know. Okay. So first we've got Three of Pentacles. So that is typically a card of, it's not really a love thing. It's more, you know, because Pentacles has to do with material world, has to do with finances and wealth, but it's like a card of collaboration. So you're like working with someone or a couple of people on creating something, basically. So that's collaboration. And then we've got also the Ace of Pentacles. So that's a new beginning. That's a really lucky card. So maybe something that you are creating, the thing that you're going to collaborate with these other people on, something is going to be lucky, is going to be successful for you. Maybe it's a new project, or maybe it's a new job or something. Okay, then we have the Strength card. So you could be dealing with fire sign, you could be dealing with a Leo. And then the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is waiting. Well, it's a card of like waiting for your ship to come in, basically. So something that you've been working on, maybe what you've been working on over here with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, something that you're starting, that you're working on. It's going to come to fruition. You're going to get, you know, something in return for this effort over here. Okay. And then we've got the Seven of Cups. So that's either about a decision or about a fantasy. Maybe you're dreaming about something. And it came out with the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands could be a person that you're dreaming about or thinking about or trying to make some kind of decision about. The Queen of Wands is a fiery energy. She really knows what she wants. So it could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. Aries, Leo, Sag. Or just somebody that embodies that energy. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So that's a card of effort. And you can see here that she's not looking all that satisfied with, you know, what she's got. So it's like the energy of you put in some effort, but you're not seeing the return. So over here with the Three of Wands, you are going to get a return. Your ship is coming in, you're whatever. You're going to reap what you sow. Yeah, something like that. But here, the opposite is happening. So maybe that's kind of what you're feeling like right now, that you aren't getting the payback for your effort. Now that could be with a project, that could be with work, it could be with love, because we do have some, you know, some love messages up here. And then you also have the Magician. So the Magician has all the tools that they need to make something happen. The Magician is you manifesting something. Maybe what you're manifesting is a new start, a new beginning with your career. And you don't feel like you're there yet. You don't feel like the effort you've put in has happened yet. But yeah, there's potential here. There's potential for you to get what you want with the Magician here. So let's see. Let's do some clarifying. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why is the Queen of Wands here? Who is this Queen of Wands? And why is she here? Maybe it's you. Maybe you're a fire sign. Could be that simple. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Swords. So that doesn't give me a great feeling about this Queen of Wands. Maybe the Queen of Wands is somebody in your orbit that doesn't have the best intentions. Somebody that's strategizing. maybe strategizing against you, maybe somebody who is trying to deceive you. So just be careful of who that person is. Maybe one more. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Maybe the Queen of Wands is the person that is in some way preventing your forward progress. So just be careful. Oh, and then we've also got the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is, again, it's a lucky card. It's creation. So you're creating something. Or maybe you're in the energy of creation. But then that Seven of Swords just worries me. So I don't know. Maybe just look out for whoever this person is. If there's somebody that you know that seems like a friend, but you have doubts about, maybe just be careful with them. Because they may be trying to sabotage you in some way. I'm not saying that's for sure. I'm not saying that's everybody's message, but it's a message for somebody. Okay, so we've got why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Let's see. That's the card of not feeling like your effort has been rewarded. So why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Okay, Knight of Cups. So knights are on a mission. The Knight of Cups has a message for you. With the cups, that's emotion, that's love. So the Knight of Cups is somebody that has romantic intentions for you. So maybe we are talking about love and not career. At least some people are focused on love and not career. Why the Seven of Pentacles? Maybe you're not feeling like, maybe you're wanting someone to come forward that hasn't. And the Knight of Cups is that person. And they're on their way. He's just moving, or she's just moving slow. They're moving slow. But they're going to get there. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? One more card for the Seven of Pentacles, please. Okay. All right, yeah. So Five of Cups. So that's a loss, and then it's in love. So you're feeling some kind of loss right now. For some reason, whatever happened, you're not feeling good in your romantic life. You're feeling like you lost something. And maybe that's why, because these kind of energies, well, the Seven of Pentacles is not really an energy of loss, but it's just an energy of feeling like you've been putting in effort and not getting back. So maybe that is how you're feeling in your current relationship. Maybe you're dealing with a person where you feel like you're putting in the effort and they're not. But, take heart, because Knight of Cups, they're coming around maybe. Okay, and maybe that's what you've been manifesting here, because you've got the Magician down here. Maybe what you're manifesting is a better connection, maybe a new connection, or just a stronger connection with this person that you're dealing with that isn't giving you the effort, if we're talking about a love situation here. And maybe this Queen of Wands over here is somebody that's kind of standing in the way of you making progress with your person. That could be someone's message. Okay, so let's see if we can just get some love oracle messages. Because maybe there's something that your Knight of Cups wants to say, but has not been able to say. So let's just see what they have to say. See if they want to talk. Thank you, Spirit. What the person that the viewer is dealing with that has romantic intentions, what do they want to say that they have not said? What would they like to say, this Knight of Cups? What is their message, please? Okay. Oh. Okay, so we got 4 messages here. So this is going to resonate with everybody, but just take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. So I want to make things right. So this Knight of Cups for somebody wants to make things right after the Five of Cups moment where there was a loss. They're thinking that they lost you forever. I'm afraid I lost you forever. So maybe they screwed up, but they want a future with you. So they're interested in making things better. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. Okay, so for somebody, this person is a person who is, regretting what they did, to make you feel like there was a loss, or whatever the loss was, whatever the conflict was. This person is feeling bad about it, and they want to make it better. So that's pretty clear. Let's see what I want to do now. Let's just do some moon oracles real quick, and then we'll just leave it at that, just to see how this situation could possibly turn out. So, okay, what would you like to share with the collective about the current romantic situation? What would you like to share, please? About the current romantic situation? Okay, so we have, what do you need to release? I don't know how that pertains to this situation. If you feel like it, maybe what you need to release is your way of thinking. Maybe there's an old way of thinking, an attitude that you have toward the situation that's not helpful. So maybe just kind of think about that. And then they also want to say, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So if this person hurt you, if they did something to you and it made you feel like you were the problem, just know that you're good enough. And then we have new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. So, yeah, safe. I don't know. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Oh, and then have faith in your dreams. We've got have faith in your dreams. All right, so maybe just kind of think about your own attitude and what energy you're putting out, and realize that, like the card says, you're good enough. Maybe this person screwed up. They did something to hurt you, but it looks like they're going to come back around and try to make things right with you. They clearly, they're afraid. They miss you. They want to be with you. But just, go slow and be cautious with this person, because, they hurt you before. So it's possible that that could happen again. But as far as what I can see, it looks like maybe they have good intentions. It looks like they have good intentions to move forward. So I hope that was helpful. If you like the message, or I don't know, or if you just want to leave me a mean comment, I guess you could do that. But like or subscribe, and I will see you next time.